Chris Baryomunsi, my line minister. Okay. Minister, how do we adjust the mic to your height?
It's okay. I hope I am audible enough. Our chief guest, the Right Honorable Thomas Taebga, the Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, and your dear wife, the Chancellor, King Ceasor Mulenga, present here, as earlier advised, let me stand on the protocol already observed in the interest of time. My name is Chris Baryomunsi. I stand here as the chairman of King Ceasor University Council, but also I serve in the government of Uganda as the minister in charge of information, communications technology, and national guidance. And also for those of you who belong to the Yellow Party, the ruling party of Uganda, the National Resistance Movement, I am the national vice chairperson for Western Uganda. That makes me a member of the Central Executive Committee of the NRM Party. I take this opportunity to welcome all of you, those who have come from within the country, those who have come from outside, our visiting friends who are here, and those who are following this program online. I add my voice to welcome all of you and thank you for your presence and thank you for being part of this momentous occasion. Can we welcome ourselves, particularly we, the Ugandans? We welcome our friends who have traveled from wide and far, including the professors who have just introduced themselves. We welcome you and feel at home while here at King Ceasor University. I would like to extend a word of appreciation to the Board of Trustees that are in charge of this university. I want to appreciate and congratulate the Chancellor, King Ceasor Mulenga. I appreciate the University Council. I appreciate the Vice Chancellor and the senior management of the university. I do appreciate members of the academic staff and the non-academic staff and all the stakeholders that are involved in the running of this university. Congratulations and thank you for the good work that you do to ensure that this university continues to run. I stand here as the chair of the University Council, and some of my members of the council are here. Permit me to introduce the members of the University Council. We have Dr. Kamba Pakoyo, who is a member, I think is here. He's also the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Busitema University. We have Professor Josephat Byamujisha. He's a professor of obstetrics and gynecology. He also sits on the council. We have Ambassador Sentongo Charles. Some of these have other key responsibilities, and they are following online, but also doing their duties in their offices. We have Professor Pamela Mbabazi, the chair of the National Planning Council. Tasemakura Lawrence is also a member of the council. We have Madam Grace Gwaku as a member of the council, Mrs. Joyce Okello as a member, Madam Rukundo Anita is also a member of the council. She's present here with us. And also we have Professor Ashraf Hatem, who is a professor of medicine, and he hails and is based in Egypt. He is also a member of the university council. I am sure you appreciate we have a very powerful and able council for King Ceasor University, and we are committed to ensuring that we raise the profile of this university to the highest level that it can. We, at this point, also appreciate the regulatory bodies, because universities in Uganda are regulated by various bodies, but permit me to acknowledge the National Council for Higher Education, here presented by none other than the Executive Director herself, Professor Okwakol, who is with us here. I want to thank you, and we thank the Council for the stewardship and also for the support that you have continued to give the university over the years. And the other councils, like the Medical and Dental Practitioners Council, we have Professor Okuro Joel, who was also my professor, my teacher of physiology. As the chair of the council, we also want to appreciate you and thank you for the support and the guidance that you continue to give the university, because one of our flagship courses here is train students in medicine and surgery and the other medical professional courses. So I want to appreciate you and thank you for the support. And the other professional councils, like the Allied Health Professional Council, the Council for Nurses and Midwives, as well as the Law Council, we thank you and appreciate you for the guidance, for the support, the partnership, and your involvement in shaping King Ceasor University and turning it into a solid university that all of us are proud of. Distinguished friends who are present here, we want to assure you, like as you can see, that we are committed to building King Ceasor University into a center of excellence. And there are many areas which we are handling. For instance, as you can appreciate, and from the previous remarks, we are entering into partnerships with many other universities, agencies, and organizations, so that there can be meaningful transfer of skills, of knowledge, and through partnerships, we shall be able to continue to improve the quality of education that we offer here at King Ceasor University. We are also investing in expanding areas of infrastructure. We are also, with the guidance and the collaboration and support from the National Council for Higher Education, we shall be introducing other courses focusing on science and technology, and also we are discussing with the National Council for Higher Education to explore starting postgraduate training at the level of master's and PhD as we get the courses accredited by the relevant authorities. We are a university that focuses on technology. We are alive to the technological revolution going on. We know we are now in the fourth industrial revolution, going into the fifth industrial revolution, and we embrace technology. We are going to increasingly be integrating artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies so that we use modern methods of instruction, because technology is evolving and we want to take the lead in that area of technology. And therefore, for the students out there, if you want a university that is up to date in terms of embracing technology, King Ceasor University is the king at that. And I would like to appreciate the parents and the guardians who have chosen to support their children to come here at King Ceasor University. But I must hasten to add that with the generosity of King Ceasor Mulenga himself, majority of the students, especially those offering medicine and medical professional courses, are on scholarship. This university was established not necessarily as a university to gain income, but basically to provide a service to humanity. And I would like us to appreciate King Ceasor Mulenga because he provides scholarships to many of our children, especially those who come from humble beginnings. If you were to get time and listen to some of the graduates and those who have passed through this school, they will tell you that without that generosity, probably they would never have seen university education. There are many orphans, many disadvantaged children who just dream of coming to university, that courtesy of the scholarships provided by the Chancellor have been able to access education here at King Ceasor University. And that will continue. So thank you very much, King Ceasor Mulenga, the Chancellor, for that rich heart of supporting the needy, supporting those who are disadvantaged, and supporting those who, without that support, would never have seen or got the opportunity of reaching a university and attaining a degree or a diploma or any other academic qualification that we offer here at the university. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of you, the graduates, who are about to receive your certificates. Can we all give a round of applause to the ladies and gentlemen who are now anxious and are waiting to be awarded. They conclude my remarks. Let me draw inspiration from the Bible, especially as I talk to the graduates who have just been here for many years, for a number of years, pursuing their different academic programs. In the book of Daniel, a story is told of how King Nebuchadnezzar attacked the city of Jerusalem and captured the Jews. And among the Jews that he took into exile, into Babylon, he chose 4 young men whom he asked to employ or work in the palace. First, he changed their names and gave them the Syrian names. Number two, he made a lot of demands, but one of them that he made is that he built a statue and demanded that every person who was in his kingdom should bow to that statue. But the Jews that had come from Jerusalem had their God, whom they believed in, the living God, and they refused to bow to the idols, to the God that the king had made. On one day, when they refused to bow, he took these three young men, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, and ordered that a furnace should be prepared to be 7 times hotter than how ordinarily it should have been, and they were thrown into the fire. But miraculously, the fire did not burn them. And when King Nebuchadnezzar sat to watch how the 3 boys were going to burn, he instead saw the 3 boys who were tied. They were now untied. They were happy. They were laughing. They were smiling in the middle of the furnace. And he could not believe. And from that moment he believed there must be some other power that was saving them. And as he saw the 3 boys, he saw the 4th person moving with them, and he believed this was the king, this was the God of the 3 boys he had thrown into the fire. Now, you, the graduates, you have gone through the fire of academic life here at King Ceasor University. But by you being here today, it means there was a 4th person besides you that has made you successful. Some of you are from very poor families, as I have said. But always there is a 4th person, that hand of God, that is speaking to you, that has brought to you, and courtesy of the scholarships of the Chancellor, you with the values of King Ceasor University, putting God at the center of your lives, and also being ambassadors of King Ceasor University. It will be the behavior, the character, the hard-working spirit that you will show wherever you will be, that will continue to raise the standards and profile of King Ceasor University. So congratulations, and we wish you all the best in the new journey that we are going to start after graduating. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy to be here today. Feel comfortable. I don't want to say feel at home, because your homes might have problems. Feel at King Ceasor University today. Thank you. May God bless all of you.
Wow. Thank you very much. A round of applause. Okay. Who wouldn't really want to associate with a university that has the creme de la creme of this country? Globally, it is unheard of that a minister in such a huge capacity is the chairman, board of trustees, and council of the university. Isn't that amazing? And we are profoundly honored at the same time to have a chief guest who is not a mere deputy speaker of parliament, but he's a man who has a global title as the president of the Organization of African, Caribbean, and Pacific States Parliamentary Assembly and a co-president of OACPS European Union Joint Parliamentary Assembly. He's here in our midst and he knows me. Yeah, sometimes I need bragging rights. So, ladies and gentlemen, and especially to the parents, you need to clap yourselves. You made the right choice.